Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. Mesdames et messieurs, veuillez vous asseoir.
And there you have it, the significance of that flyover. It never ceases to send a chill down my spine. It's a remarkable thing to see the missing man formation there culminating over the American cemetery, where so many are honored and buried after giving their lives 65 years ago today. That is the official culmination of the ceremony, everyone. There is a period right now, as they're running a little bit ahead of schedule, where President Obama will be shaking the hands with approximately 100 veterans who've been singled out, who are going to be meeting with not only President Obama, but the other leaders of the nations there. And as they continue to do that before boarding Marine One and heading back to Paris ultimately today, I'm joined right now once again by presidential historian Douglas Brinkley with Rice University in Texas. And so, Douglas, you were talking about the relationship that was present between President Roosevelt with Winston Churchill, of course, Prime Minister of Great Britain during the war, and General Eisenhower, all of them, how they had to have this very symbiotic relationship together. Talk about things in present day right now in terms of the relationship between our President Obama, Gordon Brown, and delve a little bit back into the history of what's preceded us recently with the Iraq War.
Well, look, World War II is the war of great unity. In fact, in 1984, when Ronald Reagan famously came right where we've been showing and gave his point to Hoc speech and also a second one at Omaha, he was using World War II as the uniter. It was a way to say that we have this shared experience in the United States. Vietnam had divided us right, left, pro-war, anti-war, but World War II, we were all in it together, and it's the same with the European theater. I think you've seen since President Obama's come in an attempt to start re-energizing NATO. His first trip to Europe was very successful. He was sort of seen as a celebrity president. People wanted to meet him and get to know him a little bit. But this last trip from Cairo to Buchenwald to Normandy, it's showing his the seriousness as a statesperson. His relationship with Sarkozy, we know, is quite good. He had an incredibly moving day with Merkel in Germany, going to Dresden, a city which had been bombed terribly in World War II, going to a church service with her that a church had been redone, then going with Elie Wiesel, the conscience of the Holocaust, at Buchenwald yesterday, and talking about